Our first guest is a talented actress who won a Golden Globe for her role as Jane the Virgin. Now she's partnered with Shaquille O'Neal to co-host a new quiz show. Lucky 13 premieres Thursday night on ABC. Please welcome Gina Rodriguez. Look at
Your Spanish is getting so good.
Well, you know, I only know curse words in Spanish. Okay. Things I can't say on television.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Well, you know, since the last time we saw each other, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
You've become a mother.
I am a mommy.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you, thank you. I got
a baby boy?
Baby boy. Baby boy. He's 17 months old.
17 months old.
I'm absolutely obsessed with him. He's the greatest. I cut my hair to be a soccer mom. I'm not into it yet, but it's okay.
I was going to comment on that. It looks nice on you, though.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
What's
I was
your son's
fishing.
name?
Charlie.
Charlie.
Little Charlie.
All right, Charlie. And he's playing soccer already at 17 months old?
He's kind of like a little prodigy baby. Yeah.
Okay.
He's like,
all right.
So we got him into this soccer camp, and we brought him, and they were like, oh, you know, he has to be 18 months old. And I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'm bringing him. Because he's, like, really good, right? Really good for a 17-month-old. Like, let's not get it twisted, right? But I bring him out into the field, and these kids are like, you know, thumbs up their asses. Excuse me, pardon me. Not talking down on any babies, but they're just, like, not up to par. You know what I'm saying? And so he's slaying it. He took, like, 6 soccer balls. I swear to God. He took, like, 6 soccer balls, and he was like, he loves to say, go! And it's the cutest thing in the world. So he kicks, boom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's like, go! And they all get in. The coach is like, I think he needs to go with the 2-year-olds. And I was like, you think? Look at these kids. I mean, my son needs a challenge.
Okay, I like that. A proud mother. So speaking of motherhood, how are you as a parent?
How do you think? The worst. No, I feel like it has softened me in a way I never thought possible, but then it has hardened me, like that mama bear. That's so real, and maybe mixed with like postpartum hormones and craziness, it makes me evil. You know, like I find myself protecting him. I can't even imagine when he's like in school because I fear bullies. Like
you fear bullies.
I fear bullies because my son is so sweet. He's like, hi people. Hi, people. Oh, I know. Grocery store. Hi, people.
Yes.
Hi, people. And then if somebody doesn't say hi to him, I'm like, excuse me. They're like, yes? I'm like, my son just said hello to you.
Yes.
And they're like, oh, hi. And I was like, yeah, we're gonna do this again. Charlie. Charlie, go ahead, say hi. Hi, people. Your turn. And I get really like, and I don't want to beat up like a 5-year-old. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to go to jail for beating up a 5-year-old.
It's interesting hearing these things that, you know, you force people to say hello to your 17-month-old child, and you don't want to beat them up. But your husband, Joe, is the fighter in the family, professional fighter. Is it Muay Thai?
Muay Thai, yeah.
Muay Thai.
He's so sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, my husband is like the sweetest. Nobody ever believes he's a fighter because he's so gentle. He's always like, Gina, let them alone. They're just getting their eggs. And I'm like, getting their eggs and saying hello to Charlie. So he's definitely the softer one, and thank God it balances out. I mean, my husband, so my son is a prodigy. He knows legitimately like over 300 words.
Really?
Yeah. And he pairs words.
17 months old.
And he pairs words. Charlie jumping, Charlie laying down, and you're like, what the this is crazy, right? And my mother told me just recently, and then again, and then probably 5 times after that, you know you weren't this smart when you were his age.
Right.
And I'm like, are you kidding? Of course I was. She's like, 100% you weren't. So my husband loves to say, like, I think he has my brain and your fire. I think he has my brain and your fire?
Yeah.
I was like, well, suit him well.
Okay. You know, it's interesting that you bring up mom. My mom's sitting in the audience right now.
Yes.
So I have a question for you. How has your mother changed from mother to grandmother? Is there a difference? Because I know how mine has changed.
Well, my mom points out wonderful things like I wasn't that smart when I was little, so she's doing great. She's, you know, Charlie is her 9th grandchild.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, my
Okay.
sisters have been at it. You know, like, they've been busy. I don't even remember my husband's name. So I don't even know how you have more after the first one because I'm so obsessed with my child. But they are wonderful. My father and my son get along so well, like kindred spirits. They're wonderful. And my mother is like, you know, spread thin. She's got a lot of grandkids, so
Okay.
she's got to spread a lot of love. But she's with us right now in our house, and every morning my son is like, Nana, let's go see Nana. And it's like really, really special. So I've stolen her from the rest of my sisters and the rest of the grandchildren, and so what?
Okay.
You've had her for a long time. It's my turn.
You know, I don't try to get in anybody's business, but I don't know how you and Joe met. So how did you and your husband meet before I go into this next thing that I'm about to show you?
What are you gonna show me? People gotta prep me on this kind of stuff. We met on Jane the Virgin.
Okay.
Yes, he was playing Don Quixote the stripper. He took off his Don Quixote suit and he came thrusting towards me, and Jane is supposed to be like, oh my God. And I was like, oh my God. And I was like, I think I'm gonna have your child one day. Yeah, and I had his child one day.
All right. Well, I asked that because there's something about a blue suit. Can we talk about the blue suit?
Oh my God. So my husband, oh my God, this suit is gonna haunt me forever.
Well,
So
let's show them.
Oh, he's beautiful. Look at him. Look at him. Get up close. Yes. That deserves a clap. That's when everybody says clap. Can you tell what kind of mother I'm on? I'm like, that's when you clap.
This is you guys at the SAG Awards in 2017.
Yes. So we had just started dating. That was probably the first event he came to me, came to a red carpet with me, and he said, I was like, oh, you know, like, you're gonna wear a suit or something like that, and maybe my stylist can help you. And he's like, no, I got a suit. I love my suit. I have a suit. And I was like, oh, your suit. You love your suit? How many? So it's just the one suit. It's just the one suit. And he got it from like Nordstrom Rack when he was like in college.
Yeah.
And he wore it, and I was like, you look beautiful. You look great. You look gorgeous, right?
Bring that up because this is a picture on your wedding day 2 years later in 2019. Blue suit. Same blue suit?
Same blue suit. He's gonna wear that blue suit to my son's wedding. The fact that he can still fit in that blue suit is phenomenal. But what you don't have is the 18 pictures in between of all the red carpets, including the Oscars, that he went to with that blue suit. So when we got married, yes, yeah. And my favorite is how Hollywood's like, oh, look at, he looks so stunning. And I'm like, it's the same freaking blue suit.
Really?
You know? But
Does he own anything other than the blue suit?
No, that is the blue suit. That blue suit goes hard for all events. It goes hard. But when we were getting married, I was like, yo, you gotta get another suit. And he was like, okay, I'll get another suit. I want it to be blue. And I was like, of course, fine, wear a blue suit. So he goes, Justin Baldoni took him to, this, fancy suit store, gets him this nice suit. The day of our wedding, the suit is like, the arm is like attached to the hip, like it's one of those, yeah, it made no sense. Well, that's what he said to me. Or he just destroyed the suit and he was like, I can't wear the suit. It doesn't fit. It's terrible, Gina. I have to wear the blue suit. And I was like, God, and he looked damn good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
if you want, Gina, I can take Joe to the Sloss and Swap meet or to the Men's Warehouse and get him a new suit for you for the next day.
Thank you, Anthony.
All right. Well, we'll be right back with more Gina Rodriguez after this.
Welcome to Lucky 13. Tonight, big money hinges on a test of nerve and knowledge that can see ordinary people walking away with up to $1 million, or as Shaq likes to call it, pocket change. There are just 13 true or false questions, but to win life-changing money, they don't need to know all the answers. They just need to know what they know and know what they don't know.
In front of us are 13 people, and one of them is going to get their shot at winning a fortune right now.
Welcome back. I'm here with Gina Rodriguez. Now, Gina, that was you and Shaquille O'Neal, co-hosts of a new game show called Lucky 13. It's a true or false
Yeah.
Game show with a twist?
With a twist. So it's a series of 13 true or false questions that, some you'll know, some you won't know, but the whole thing is about knowing what you know and what you don't know. So then you get to guess how many of those, or not guess, make a very educated, like, this is I know myself. I got 7 through 9, and then you're going up for $25,000. 10 through 12, and I'm going up for $100,000. And then if you predict you're getting all 13 correct, and you do, that's when you win $1 million. So it's really interesting because the whole thing is very fun. I love trivia. I love true or false. Because it's like 50% chance of getting it right or not.
Yeah.
I love like that many odds for me. But it's also really interesting to see people trust themselves or see when people don't. And like, it's really a game about like, how much do you trust yourself? How much you believe in like what you know and what you don't.
Yeah.
And then you could see when people get like maybe a little greedy, or when other people don't trust themselves, then you're like, you knew so much. And so it's really, really fun.
Did anyone ever leave with the jackpot? Are you allowed to say?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell? Okay, we'll tune in one.
But it's really awesome, and a lot of people won a lot of money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, was this your first time working with Shaq?
Oh my God, I love him so much. Yes.
Yeah, no, he's a great guy.
He is so wonderful. I love him. He has everything you want him to be and more. He is so fantastic. And, he has a bunch of kids, which is wonderful because I'm still breastfeeding. No brag.
Your son is 6 now.
Yes, yes. Talk to me
Hold on
when
one
he's
second.
13.
Mama, when did you stop breastfeeding me?
1.
Okay, you hit it 1.
Yes.
Your son's almost 2 now.
Yeah, well, my father brags that he did it till he was 9, so I'm really going for the life goal, I'm going for the family goal. Guys, it's nutritious. I'm a life source. No. So we'll go back to my friendly brag about me still breastfeeding. But I would often have to like leave set to go and be with my baby, and he was so supportive because sometimes he would be like, "You need to go, don't you?" And I'd be like, "Yeah," and he'd be like, "I need a break." And I would be like, oh, yeah,
wow.
yeah.
Wow.
He's like, he goes, he said once in an interview we were doing it together, he was like, she's my partner, and when she needs to plug into her life source, I need to support her because I know that Charlie is her world. And I was like,
oh, that's beautiful.
yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, he's so wonderful. He's so wonderful.
Speaking of Charlie, how was it introducing Charlie to Shaq?
I think Charlie felt the same way everybody does, which is like, you are so tall. Because
Yeah.
Charlie literally went like this. But then he fell madly in love with him, and it was Theo Shaq, and we would put on Theo Shaq's, old hip-hop songs, and
Yeah.
Charlie would jam in the room, and I have this beautiful picture of Charlie in Theo Shaq's shoes. You have?
I have that. Here we are right here. The shoes are bigger than Charlie. Look at him.
He's so precious. He loves shoes. That's like probably his second word ever. So he's always like, shoes. And he saw Theo Shaq's shoes and he was like, oh, shoes. And he would not want to get out of them. He
didn't say
them.
zapatos? He said shoes?
He said shoes.
Oh, okay, shoes. All right.
Yeah. So he was really special with him.
No, just Charlie meeting Shaq. It's like his own personal amusement park. Mom, I want to go climb. I want to go to the Shaq-a-land. I want to go to Shaq-a-land. I want to go climb Shaq.
Theo Shaq.
Yeah.
And he's just the sweetest with kids. Working with him was just hands down one of the best experiences. I really, really love him. Yeah.
No, I love Shaq. I have a Shaq story. We've been friends for a long time. So first time I was invited to Shaq to his house for a party.
Oh.
I went to the party, and then that's when I realized we weren't really that cool. And I said it because he wouldn't let me use the bathroom inside the house. He made me use a porta potty in the backyard. I was like, I thought we were boys, dog. You personally invited me to your crib, but you're like, oh, you got to outside.
Yeah. Yeah. He's got to think about that in his house. Yeah.
He does. All right. Well, I want to thank Gina for coming on to the show. Lucky 13 premieres Thursday at 9 on ABC. We'll be back with more Megan Good. See you soon.